Welcome back to Ben Rants, and I'm ranting on a topic that I really wanted to rant about for a long time. Cartoons being turned into live-action movies. I'm as much against these as I am against remakes. Because, for one thing, if a cartoon is a cartoon, keep it a cartoon. Does it really need to be adapted into live action? Because I don't think so. And they're also very unoriginal. And the fact that they also, most of the time, are screwed up so much. A big example is the Dragon Ball movie. We all know how much this movie ticked us off. I mean, for crying out loud, this movie just felt like the only reason it was made was to tick off the Dragon Ball fans. I don't want to talk about it. However, there are times when a live-action movie that is based on a cartoon can actually be good. Case in point, the live-action Rocky and Bullwinkle movie. Of course, it's not as funny as the original cartoon, but it stayed true to the original series, and it actually has a very good plot, and it pulls off everything. I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. I like how they kept Rocky and Bullwinkle animated, even if they were in CGI, but they pulled it off pretty well. I'm very impressed. I can't believe not many people liked this movie. I'm sad that it was a box office bomb. I mean, it could have been very successful. So anyway, yeah, I am really against live action cartoons being turned into live action movies. I mean, I see the news all the time of new live action movies that are based off cartoons being into development. Like, they're making a live action Smurfs movie next year. Are you serious? A live action Smurfs movie. Why? Why? Is that really necessary? I don't think so. And oh my gosh, a Yogi Bear movie. What? A Yogi Bear movie? Why? Why do we need a Yogi Bear movie? We don't. You have barely anything to work with. What? Oh, this one I am mad about. A live-action Marvin the Martian movie. What? How can you make a live-action Marvin the Martian movie? You can't. I mean, I don't see how it's possible. Of all the Looney Tunes characters you can make a movie based off of, why Marvin the Martian? Why? Before I get to another reason why I don't like live-action cartoon movies, let me point out a lot of the other live-action cartoon movies that have been total failures. A big example is the Scooby-Doo live-action movie. This movie made me embarrassed to admit that I'm a fan of the cartoon. I mean, this movie didn't even feel like an adaptation of Scooby-Doo. It felt more like a parody. I mean, all the fart jokes and the unfunny humor and whatnot, it just didn't make any sense. And also the fact that all the characters didn't feel like themselves. Shaggy was an idiot. Fred was a jerk. Daphne was a spoiled princess. Velma was a know-it-all. And Scooby was Scooby. Oh my gosh. The only purpose this movie had was to get Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar together, and that's about it. And don't get me started on the sequel. And there's another live-action cartoon movie that I absolutely was disgusted with, was the Transformers movie. You know, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of the Transformers cartoon because it was one of the cartoons that helped animation get the stereotype as becoming as a kid's product. So, but when this movie came out, I heard so many good reviews about it. Everybody liked this movie. So, and everybody was like, Ben, you gotta go see this movie. It's amazing. So, when it came out on DVD, I rented it, I watched it, and I absolutely hated it. I mean, why does everybody like this movie? I thought it was complete and utter crap. I don't see how anyone can like this movie. I mean, it has giant robots. We've seen that before. Random explosions. We've seen that before. And teenage drama. We've seen that before too. What the heck? There are 3 reasons why I hated this movie. Number 3, him. Can't he make one good movie? Just one? His style of directing is just random explosion, boring scene, random explosion, boring scene. He does not know how to make a movie. Screw Michael Bay, go back to film school. Number 2, him. He can't act to save his life. He made me so mad I wanted to punch my TV screen. He is such a bad actor. Well, what do you expect? He started his career on Disney Channel. How do you expect him to learn acting abilities from Disney Channel? And my number 1 reason why I hated Transformers, her. Yes, I absolutely hate Megan Fox. Why? Her acting is as stale as 5-year-old bread, and she is just so overrated. I mean, the only reason why people like her is because she looks good, but since I don't care about looks, that doesn't affect me none. Megan Fox, I just couldn't stand her. I mean, she is the main reason why I couldn't stand this movie. Words can't describe how bad she is. Words cannot describe it. She's not good. She's not a good actress. She's not good. And finally, in this movie, when it came to the robots fighting, it went by so quickly. And oh my gosh, is it really this hard to make a live-action Transformers movie? Why? What was the... I am so mad. I am so friggin' mad. And... which is why I didn't waste my time on the sequel. And with Transformers 3, Megan Fox getting kicked out, I bet you those movies aren't... I bet you that the third one isn't going to make any money. Because I bet you Megan Fox is the only reason why the first 2 movies actually made money, because guys just wanted to stare at her. They didn't give a crap what was going on. They just wanted to look at Megan Fox. Which is why this movie was not for me. Because for me, when I want movies with good storytelling and good imagination. But this movie didn't deliver it. And it's a good example why I'm against cartoons being turned into live action movies. So the bottom line is, cartoons should stay as cartoons. But in some cases, if they're turned into a live action movie and they're pulled off well, then I don't have a problem with them. But most of the time, I think the cartoons should be left alone. I'm Ben, and I'm signing out.